Sup guys, this is Big Dog Dempsey. Yeah, it's been a while. If my heart had wings. Kono Uzora ni Tsubasa wu Hirogito. This is a really old game. A 2013 game actually. But from what reviews say, it's one of the best love stories you could ever read. And I'm gonna read it. This one I'll do through to the end. After all, Braden helped me install it all. Yes, this shit does not want to run on Windows 10, my dudes. Let's do this. By the way, this game has a lot of actual moving parts, so to say, cutscenes and all that. So we'll see. It is a love story. I did say that, okay. Road bicycle racing is known as the toughest sport. Among other things, the hill climb is held to... Among other things, the hill toughest climb is... While putting strain on every muscle in your body, you have to continue pedaling without any brakes to climb a steep hill. At that time, I always think, I can't do this anymore. I'll make this race my last. Even though I think that every time, in the end, I still take part in the next race. I've endured severe training so that I don't put my feet down halfway through the hill climb. Why do I do that? Because once I finish the hill climb, my reward is waiting for me. Oh yeah, going downhill! I remember this when I was doing bike racing. Nothing compares to the feeling of cutting through the wind. Yes, exactly. As I race down the downhill section at blistering speeds. Oh, I remember that. Wind through my hair. At that moment, I feel an incredible rush. Well, then I realize that I have forgotten about everything. The pain of the hill climb, the strain on every muscle in my body, and the days of hard practice. It's not a matter of whether I win or lose the race. I just enjoy it. And that's why I continue to ride. That's how it should have been. Wait, what? What's going on? Why is it black? Why is everything black and gray? I still don't have much experience in life at that time. It was something beyond my imagination. Suddenly, without warning, something was taken from me. Oh, God! I could also say shut away or lost. However, to directly express the emotion I felt at the time, taken is the word that fits best. So, there was one thing that I returned, that I learned life isn't all about having fun. I learned a lesson in life. The thing I lost was everything? Oh, God! I let myself get depressed about this, but I shouldn't. I should have thought about it a little more. If something could be taken from me so abruptly, then something could be given to me just as suddenly. Oh, this guy's got a positive attitude. I like it. The wind blew, a gentle but strong wind. It would not be unreasonable to call it an encounter. What this could be the start of? Even now, there's still no way for me to know. Whoa! Oh shit, animated. Oh God, is this computer dying on me? Yep, it's dying on me. Ah, fuck! The windmill is turning. People are overwhelmed just because of the size of such enormous things. This unnatural silhouette serves a purpose, but to those who don't know what this is, it would appear to be something very bizarre. Whoa! Moving parts! This computer! With so many lined up like this, it could be said to be even more overwhelming. That is such an awesome view. Look at all these solar panels. Like, this is a utopia here. But why is that? The sight of the white windmills lined up on the green hills somehow seemed so picturesque. This is amazing. To think that something like this could be made. At the very least, 5 years ago, there was nothing here. Just a wide open space. I heard they were going to build a large-scale, renewable energy research facility. The cell phone in my pocket vibrated to tell me I had received a text. Jesus! Can it stop vibrating? It's from An-chan? To Oi, did you arrive here already? Sorry, I couldn't come to meet you. My name is written using a Chinese characteristic read as Oi. It's a different character. Difficult character, and is often mistaken for Midori. Incidentally, whether it is Oi or Midori, it is often mistaken for a girl's name, which causes a few problems. I'll quickly write a reply. I hardly ever text, so I find the key touch awkward to use. I got here a little too early, so I just go in for a stroll. The windmills are amazing. Send. The reply came quickly. They're great, aren't they? It's the new famous spot of Kazigara? If you have any problems, contact me anytime. An-chan. ... Thank you, An-chan. As I sent the text, I sat down on the grass. This place is on the hillside, so from there, I was able to gaze at the lake and the town that stretches across the opposite bank. The rapid redevelopment of the town of Kazigora meant that the remnants of the old building from the Showa era are intermingled with the modern architecture. The view expresses both the past and the future at the same time. Huh? Hey, it's an airplane! Paper! Something white skimmed across my field of vision. For a moment, it looked like one of the windmills' blades had come flying off, but there's no way that could happen. Is it a paper airplane? I got up and headed down the slope to look for it. The paper airplane, gliding gently, eventually lost its momentum and descended. Gotcha! I ran ahead of it, did a small jump, and caught it in midair. Where did this come flying from? Judging from the direction it had come from, the top of the hill, at a time and a place like this, could there be someone here besides me? I took the paper airplane with me as I climbed up the slope, just as I was about to be able to see the top. Is this the life-changing moment? Whoa! There goes the paper airplane. A sudden gust of strong wind blew the paper airplane out of my hand. Ah! Hey, wait! I chased after the paper airplane and ran up the slope. This music is so intense! If my heart had wings. Hey, hey! I remembered some of the characteristics. Just as I finally caught it, Huh? Oh, she's pretty. There was someone on top of the hill. It was a girl sitting in a wheelchair, looking fleetingly into the distant sky. A sudden breeze blew her hair, and she combed it back with her fingers. Against the background of the blue sky and windmills that spread across my view, the girl's black hair and white blouse looked incredible. It was as if I was looking at a completed work of art. She's noticed me, boys! The girl noticed me. At first, I thought I should make an excuse for why I was here. It was like I had stepped into her world without permission, and I started to feel guilty. Oh god. She's not saying anything. Some guy had just suddenly appeared, so perhaps she's being cautious. To show her the reason why I had come here, I held out the paper airplane. Did you throw this? Is she about to cry? The moment she saw it, her facial expression stiffened. She's crying! Why is she crying? She looks like she's about to cry. Suddenly, tears appear in those delicate eyes. Huh? What? The tears that had welled up in the corners of her eyes came running straight down. As I watched, great big tears came rolling down her cheeks. Hey! Without thinking, I walked up beside her. What's wrong? Do you hurt somewhere? As she shook her head, she touched the hand that had unconsciously held out as if she were clinging to it. Her hand was small and trembling. She was scared. What is she scared of? Squeeze? She gently squeezed my hand. It's okay now. I didn't even know what the situation was. However, as I answered, I squeezed her hand back. What? Chicken? Hey! No pecking! Ow! Ouch! Before I knew it, there was something like a chicken at my feet, and all of a sudden, it started pecking me! Hey, fuck you, duck! That's a duck! It's a duck! Peck, peck, peck. Ah, that hurts! What is this thing? His name's Hato! Hat, as it was called, calmed down at her command. Oh! Look at his face. Woo! Like, so you came to me, huh? Quack. Is it a duck? With a yellow beak and white feathers. It was a duck that looked like a chicken. For some reason, it was wearing a hat. Oh. Ah. So this is how surprising it is to be suddenly attacked by an animal. However, thanks to that, it looked like she had stopped crying. Is a towel okay? I don't carry a handkerchief around with me. As I said that, without waiting for her to reply, I took a hand towel out of my bag. Of course, it had been washed, so it was clean. Ah! Why were you crying? If it hurts somewhere... Okay, that's not it, boys. Oh! She sprung a flat, boys! As she answered, she pointed to one of the wheels of her wheelchair. It had lost its air and had collapsed. You got a flat tire.
おかげで立ち往生していたの。もう1時間もよ。
An hour? Fuck! What a terrible situation. Just a mere flat tire for her is like having her legs taken away. Don't you have a cell phone?
部屋に置いてきた。
Forgetful. She answered, dismayed.
だから他の方法で助けを呼ぼうと思って。そしたら SOS を受け取って来てくれた人がいたから。
SOS. Oh, this! I opened up the paper airplane and I still had in my hand. I'm in trouble, someone help me, I'm on Windmill Hill. So when someone arrived carrying the paper airplane, she felt relieved and started to cry. She was fine now, but until just now, she was shaking. That must be how scared she was. Hold on a moment. The bag at my feet rustled as I rummaged around inside it. Huh? When she saw the tools that I had taken out, she seemed confused. Would it be okay for you to get out for a moment?
どうして？
I'm gonna fix it. You can't go anywhere if you have a flat tire, can you?
そうだけど。貸してもらってもいいかしら。
Without a doubt! Of course, getting out of the wheelchair is not easy for her. What should I do? From the methods I've seen on TV, the care workers do it by embracing them from the front. We both looked as though we'd imagined that situation and froze. I think I'll do it myself. Excuse me a moment. Huh? Ah! What have I done? As I put my arms around her sides to her back, I suddenly lifted her up. Whoa, she's so light! Because she was much lighter than I had expected, there was a bit too much momentum. Hup! Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. Oh, my guy's awesome! Oh, he's a badass! What a guy! What a guy! I'll have it fixed soon. So hold on a moment. He's not even gonna think about it. Just casually lifts her up, puts her on the grass. Then he's like, I'm gonna fix this now. Holy shit! Dude, oh, he's a hunk! Look at this motherfucker! God damn, I wish I could look that good. Maybe I should cut my hair. No! Ah, I wish your life was in anime. Sure. They're made in the same way as bicycle tires. I immediately start on the repairs. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I had a feeling I was being stared at with contempt. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me and pecking at the soil. Is this duck your pet?
違う。ただの同居に。
Housemates?
散歩しようと思ったら勝手についてきちゃったのよ。ハント、あんまり遠くへ行っちゃダメよ。置いてっちゃうんだから。わあ。
Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart.
そうなのよ。だから困るの。いたずらばっかりして。
Do mischief. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision, so she can't move them. There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looks like she had been wheelchair bound for a while. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened up with surprise, but there was no strength at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump into her lap.
邪魔。
Get off me! She said as she made him get down again. As I watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire.
男の子ってすごいのね。そんな道具いつも持ち歩いてるんだ。
I can't deny that. Even now in my book bag that I take to work every day, I actually do have the stuff to repair a broken tire. So, yeah. That's hilarious. That's not really the case, though. I sometimes carry them with me.
私、草の上に座るのなんて久しぶり。柔らかくて気持ちいい。
As she said that, she made a little sound as she scratched.
いいところよね。ここ。
Yeah, it is.
部屋の窓から見えるのよ。一度来てみたかったの。
The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though.
5年前？
I've just come back to this town.
そうなんだ。じゃああなたは故郷に帰ってきたんだ。
Yep. She suddenly looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working.
What?
What? The duck twisted its neck to look up at the sky.
どうしたの？ハット。
She was tempted to look up too. What's up?
何かしらあれ。
What's that?
何か飛んでる。
Oh, we got an airplane or something? There was something floating in the air. It was crossing the lake and gradually getting closer. Whoa! That's a glider! Let's look at that, boys! It's a glider! At first, I thought that it was a paper airplane that she had thrown coming back to us. But it wasn't. It crossed the lake and eventually reached the air above the small hill where we are, or were. An aeroplane. It's not paper, it's a real plane. But what is this? Its silhouette is much thinner than any plane. I know. And the wings are really big.
グライダーだ。
It's a glider!
間違いない。あれ、グライダーよ。
A glider? I repeated the name as if to confirm it, and then looked to the sky once more. What the fuck is wrong with the image? Hey, what's wrong with the image? What the fuck? Hey! The thing's contorted! Fuck! What do you expect for something that wasn't meant to run on Windows 10? It reminds me of some...
ほら、見て。旋回してる。綺麗ね。
Oh! It's turning! That's what it is. The glider? It's continuing to turn leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so
当
slowly.
然よ。水力がないんだもの。
As it proceeded slowly across the blue sky, it seemed to be floating rather than flying.
あんな風に飛ぶんだ。
It looks like it would feel nice.
降りてきた。
The turning glider looks as if it had given up on rising and came down towards the top of our hill. I mean, it's not like it was coming down to land. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? They might notice us. She earnestly stretched out her hand and waved towards the white aircraft floating in the sky. Oi! Look at duck! Oh, there it goes. I don't know if the pilot noticed this or not. However, the wings reflected a gleaming light, and it really did look as if it was answering us from calling out to it. Then the glider turned its back to us and flew away, back to the other side of the lake, where it had come from. She mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Huh? Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Oh, what did I say? Oh God, why does it sound like night? But it ain't night. Fucking crickets! I fixed that flat tire and went with her into the town. This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to Windmill Hill, where we were just now. Oh, I'll take you back to your home. Okay. It seemed like she was going to say, but before she stopped speaking. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was showing a little kindness, she can't just bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house. Don't mention it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously. Black. Fuck you, hat! Shut up, man! Huh? If you're thanking me, you already did that just now. Yay, friend! Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual too. The glider that we had just seen now was flying in the air above the hill where we were just now. She murmured quietly and giggled. Coupled with her cute and daintily appearance was her lovely smile. Take care. The wheel squeaked as she pushed the wheelchair along with her hands down an empty street. Behind her, the duck wearing a hat waddled along with her. Hey! She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again! She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. Aww, she sure was cute. Where is she from? Her appearance was quite graceful, as if she were the daughter of some rich family. A little lady with a duck. It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I better go. And I also should go too, boys. It's a 30-minute episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. And I'm back.